I managed to find a different controller, so hopefully this is a lot better. Pretty sure it will be. The controller doesn't feel like hella stiff or anything. So it's good. Hi, baby. Ew. 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 My snowball. No. No, baby. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. That's not for babies. Okay? That ain't for kitties. That is not a place where kitties can roam. I'm sorry. 4,154. I got over my geotag. Alright. Or geotags, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. What snowball? Is it this one? Yeah. Fucking hell, dude. Ads allow YouTube to be used by billions? Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. YouTube used to be allowed by... YouTube could be used by billions without having to put ads on everything. That's how fucking shitty YouTube is now. Ads my ass. Fuck off. They put an ad on these nuts, bitch. Like, you know what's crazier is the fact that back then, when there were like there was like no ad bullshit or anything like that. You know, when they started implementing ads into this shit, then like yeah, people started switching over to mobile because mobile didn't have ads at the time, but now you have ads on that shit too. So it's like you can't get away from it. Fucking ads are everywhere, and it's fucking annoying as shit. Like, I don't get how... I don't know, dude. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, ads help people use YouTube worldwide, or helps millions use YouTube worldwide. Like, no, bitch. No, it doesn't. It helps people get paid for the advertisements that you run on their channels, yeah. But it's like... They have, you know, like, what if they have sponsors for other products, and you have more ads on top of ads? So it's like, how long is it going to be? How many ads are you going to have to watch before you can actually get to watching the fucking video that you wanted to watch in the beginning? Like, that's how fucking stupid ads on YouTube are. I get it, you know, it's a way for people to earn money by by advertising products, but don't you think it'd be a lot better if they actually got that shit done through sponsorships, the products that they actually use? Not like, what is it? Not like Raid Shadow Legends or some shit like that, or some other stupid, like, some other kind of, you know, sponsor that they don't actually use. They just do it because, like, oh, hey, I can talk about this for a little bit, and, you know, people can, like, give me money and stuff. Actually use the fucking product themselves. You know, smart. God, I'm really starting to fucking do this stupid shit that we do so stupid. And it's like you can't get away from it either.
This run is full of jumps, so you're going to be airborne a lot of the time on the way down. Use it to your advantage.
this feels so smooth, dude. Oh my goodness. Let's rewind a little bit. Kind of messed up on that jump there. There we go. Oh, second place. Never mind. You know, it'd be a good song to snowboard to. And I'm gonna go to a different place. Dude, if they made an SSX movie and they used these like late 90s, early 2000s jams, that shit would be fucking dope, dude. I would love to see a movie like that. But, you know, they'd probably end up fucking it up really bad because like, Hollywood just doesn't know how to write good movies anymore. It's just all stupid shit. Hollywood gets its ideas based off of the current shit that's going on in the world. They don't bother to do anything outside of the ordinary anymore. They're just like, hey, what if we make our movies based off of, you know, things going on in the world? Things that, you know. It's like, aren't movies supposed to be portrayals of things that, you know, are not really based off of reality? At least, you know, it's like the same thing with books and video games, right? That's why everyone always said, keep, you know, keep political shit out of fucking video games, because nobody fucking cares about it. Nobody gives a shit. We use video games, we use entertainment as a form of escaping reality, you know? As a form of, like, getting away from all the shit that we have to deal with on a daily fucking basis, day to day. But no, we can't do that. No, we have to turn it into reality. It's just like, fuck off, dude. Meow. Hello, my little meow meow. Meow. Just messing with Snowball right now. Oh, I don't even have enough. What the fuck? Legendary rocket board. Oh man. Oh, that's a sick ass trick board. That's the Grim Reaper, but I don't even have enough for that. Fuck. All these boards cost way too much fucking money for me. Let's see, I don't need that. Yeah, I guess I can keep the armor. It really matters. Trick multiplier. Oh, jeez. Might as well use these two. That's what happens when you level up your character to like level 10 and shit. Is that everything just shoots up in fucking price. Like, literally everything shoots up in price. Hey. So there's signature shit, and then there's tie number 1, which it's the same thing. Same exact thing. But we'll use the signature suit this time. Still. Let's do some helicopter.
Roll down as many tricks as you can on the way down and land them too. I'll pick you up when you're done.
Messed up on there. Not even close. Not even close. Oh my god. That was horrible. Let's see. There's got to be a different sun that I could, like... Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just restart. I got one. I forgot. There's autopilot off. Oh, that'd be really, really loud. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off with these stupid ads! Every single time I play a video on YouTube now, all I get is stupid ads. It's fucking annoying. Alright, it's like a pause. Like, you're running, it seems that you're running an ad blocker.
Let's do this. The ice is affecting your turn. Watch your line. Get some damage, no doubt.
Gotta do that.
Yeah, we could ride out of here. Don't let us down. Approaching jump.
This is my job?
Nicely done.
Fine in the crosshair, split forward! Oh yeah!
Oh my god. I can't connect. I'm gonna give him months of this. It's not one problem, it's another. Oh my god. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. It's gonna keep lagging like this, so they're... I'm not gonna be playing. I already know what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, I know it's gonna happen. So, I'm not gonna bother. It's just gonna piss me off. Ugh, it sucks, but hey, what can you do? Now, I don't know why though, because I have a direct Ethernet connection. I'm not using Wi-Fi or wireless, so I don't know how it's having such issues with connecting to the server. It's just stupid BS. But my god, dude. So what's going on? Like, watch.
This is actually the most outrageous setup I've ever attempted. I've got the normal Sony camera balancing on a small beam in the hotel room here that's looking like a high wire out of a circus, and I have it propped up a
The
little bit with the
obtuse.
laptop flipped down and slightly angled at an obtuse angle in order to prop it up just a little bit so you can maybe see my face. I don't know what it looks like. You might be looking at just like my bottom chin, so I'm going to look like the secretary from the Powerpuff Girls, but we're going to run it anyway. So, as you can see, I'm still on my little expedition away from home. I'm in my hotel room. Don't be alarmed. I know I'm not wearing a white shirt, but this isn't a cry for help or anything. It's very cold. So I threw on one of the only long sleeve shirts that I had available. So that's the whole explanation there. Anyway, the reason I have urgently scrambled here to get to this computer in order to talk about something is because a huge story has been developing over the last, I don't know, like 2 hours or something, where Sniper Wolf has now doxed Jack's Films.
Oh shit.
I'm sure this is something that a lot of you are moderately familiar with, but I'll just go ahead and give you the really brief nutshell rundown of what's going on. I didn't make that cut right there on purpose. This has nothing to do with the whole video, but I need to mention this. The camera just fell on its own and stopped the recording, so we may have an angry poltergeist incident in here. I'm gonna have to get the fucking Luigi's Mansion vacuum out and just start going to town in here to clear the area, exorcise whatever spirits happen to be haunting this room. But I'm going to finish the video regardless, but if you see my eyes roll into the back of my skull and I start levitating off the chair during it, just know, it's a haunting in Pittsburgh here. Or perhaps the cringe was too unbearable here with the subject we're covering.
Oh, boy,
But anyway,
yeah.
back on topic. Sniper Wolf, huge channel. She mainly does TikTok reacts, which has made her the punching bag of the internet recently. She's caught more
TikTok reacts. And by the way, when you actually watch Sniper Wolf's content, it is some of the most boring, most fucking laziest, and just downright stupidest content you could ever choose to watch. Right? Like, my God. It's I'll just let Charlie finish about what he's talking about.
fire than the sequel to the Hunger Games, because a lot of people have been stating that what she does isn't really reacting to content, it's mainly just stealing it,
Yeah.
freebooting it. And the entire internet has come together like this giant singularity and all collapsed onto Sniper Wolf as well as some other React channels as well for this type of content.
Mhm.
And by far the biggest soldier on the front line of this battle is Jack's Films. Jack's Films made a whole video going over why what she does isn't acceptable and even made an entire channel dedicated to making fun of her and her content. And he even has an
Yeah,
entire
dude.
bingo game that takes the piss out of her content more than a catheter takes the piss out of a hospital patient. He has pretty much daily uploads of just making fun of each of her daily reacts. This
Yeah.
ongoing feud has
That's
been
fucking funny.
escalating and continuing for quite some time. We're in like season 5 of this anime arc here, and it's only popping off more and more. And this whole situation has led to a can of worms opening. Pandora's box has been unleashed. So it's been a massive conversation across the entire internet with tons of content creators weighing in on it, such as Dark Viper having an entire series on React content. Mudahar's made quite a few pieces on it as well. Just tons of
Yeah,
channels.
we're
that
gonna be
have all
watching
been talking
Mudahar's
about it
video next,
recently. And it's led to this witch's cauldron, this stew that's been brewing and bubbling, and now the cup runneth over, and all of this has spilt from the internet to the real world. Allegedly, Sniper Wolf has just doxed Jack's Films. In an Instagram post, she posted this. And it was more than just this picture here. Apparently, she even posted one of his house, which obviously I'm not going to show you. I'm not here to just like hop on and give you like a 4K display of Jack's Films dojo here because Sniper Wolf posted it on her story. It's just an extremely degenerate, fucked up response to this whole situation from Sniper Wolf here. It's borderline illegal, I think. I don't
Yeah.
think you can just dox
No.
somebody like this. And if it's not illegal, it's against YouTube's rules at the very least.
Yeah.
And it violates the Geneva Convention of Internet Content Creators, where you never take internet beef into the real world.
Yeah.
It's just going too far with this whole thing. Jack's Films was just making critiques on her content as well as making fun of it, which is something everyone does all the time, every single fucking day. And to go to this extreme where you dox him for it is just an incomprehensible, insano-style step. Now, Jack's Films posting about this on Twitter obviously gained a lot of traction. This isn't exactly some kind of like
Alright.
whoops-a-daisy moment, you know, a mistake that could happen to
Mhm.
anyone. This is some pretty malicious shit. There's not really a defense of it. You can't just make the claim like, well, I just wanted to kind of talk it out face to face. Like, no,
No.
that's not how this works. You don't go up to
No,
someone's
Snowball, this
house
is
like you're
Bernie
about to
Brittle.
try and sell them solar panels in order to hash out your internet beef unannounced, especially not in the middle of the night too. That's threatening. Like that is not a normal, sane
Well.
way of handling things. So when this started gaining traction, Sniper Wolf herself caught onto it and deleted the post
Wolf.
and then said this. She
Oh,
said,
boy.
"Accusing me of doxing is definitely."
What? Was defamation? I have no idea how to dox. He literally posted his address on Google and I said I threatened. Come here. No, it's not defamation, you stupid fuck. God, see, this just shows you the level of intelligence that Sniper Wolf's dumbass has. As if, you know, her stupidity didn't shine out whenever she did her react stuff. This right here also shows it. Right there. Right? You posted a video tonight of you outside our home for your 5 million plus followers to see, while my wife and I were inside. I can't make it any simpler than that. If that's not doxing, why did you delete it? Exactly. Exactly. Why did you delete it, you stupid bitch?
Defamation. I have no idea how to dox. He literally posted his address on Google and said I threatened him and doxed him. Jack's Films said, "You posted a video tonight of you outside our home to your 5+ million followers to see,
That's
while my
crazy,
wife
dude.
and I were
5
inside.
million
I can't make it any
people.
simpler than that. If that's not doxing, why
Holy
did you delete
fuck.
it?" That's kind of a checkmate moment right there. He got her with the scholar's mate. Like, you showed up to his house unannounced in the middle of the night, and then when people started to point out how that's not acceptable behavior and is very much in line with doxing, you deleted it. So you can recognize that it's bad. I don't really know how you'd Phoenix write an argument together that it's not doxing. Like, I don't even understand the statement she makes about saying that Jack's Films posted his address on Google. She's talking about Google like it's the gamefaqs.com board. Like, I don't think he made a sponsored paid post with just his address as the first thing that comes up when you type in Jack's Films. You definitely would have to go out of your way to find that information. I don't think he, like, geotagged his spot, made it like a Pokemon Go stop, like, really was.
Oh, I bet you anything she probably did go out of her way to find out where this dude lives because she was that pissed. She was that determined. Like, no, because it just doesn't add up. How did you know exactly that he was like what, 5-10 minutes away from where your studio is? Right? You must have done some pretty hard digging to find out where this dude lives. And to just go and like, you know, well, will you relax? Will you calm down, baby, please? Thank you. I love you too, Bubs. Okay. To just go out of your way to do that shit, and you know, I'm pretty sure either I don't even think that she herself figured out that you know his studio was like 10 minutes away from or that not his studio that his home was like 10 minutes away from her or whatever. I don't think Sniper Wolf has the IQ to be able to pull off something that you know to pull something that smart out of whatever you know material of brain she has left floating in that skull of hers. Snowball, baby, relax. I'm pretty sure
Was
she got one of
advertising where
her,
he lives. Like, this is not common information.
you know,
You went out of your way to
one of her simps to
find
do
it
it.
and then
But then
went
again,
to
that's
his
just me
address.
just
Like, I
making
just really can't think of any
accusations.
justification for it. I've seen a couple of
It's all
people
speculation.
huffing massive amounts of copium, nearly toxic levels of copium,
Yeah.
saying like she went there to handle things like an adult, unlike Jack's Films, who just speaks behind a computer, and that's just straight up delusional, if you
Yeah.
ask me. No normal people are going to hash out their internet beef in the middle of the night in person,
Exactly.
unannounced.
Exactly.
Like going up to his house like she's about to, you know, sell solar panels to him or something and ambush him with this conversation about this feud they have is not normal or acceptable.
No, it's
It's just like a malicious, weird thing to do.
yeah.
And wow, that man, a ghost just haunted my vocal folds on that one with that voice crack. Goodness gracious. Overall, I'm just shocked that Sniper Wolf, with as long as she's been on the internet and as large as she is, would think for even just a second that she'd somehow be able to get out of this situation without huge backlash and problems from it. Again, this is something that extends beyond just like normal internet.
This is what happens when you have 62 IQ. I'd probably say that Sniper Wolf's IQ is identical to that of Wings of Redemption and Darkside Phil. Pretty much all the lolcows do too. I mean, I bet you that she's already a lolcow, or she's already enlisted in the lolcow library. I wouldn't doubt it, but let's keep going.
That etiquette. This is like downright against rules to do something like this. So I definitely think Jack's Films is in the right here. He's very upset about it. Acceptable. It's just like a malicious, weird thing to do. And wow, that man, a ghost just haunted my vocal folds on that one with that voice crack. Goodness gracious. Overall, I'm just shocked that Sniper Wolf, with as long as she's been on the internet and as large as she is, would think for even just a second that she'd somehow be able to get out of this situation without huge backlash and problems from it. Again, this is something that extends beyond just like normal internet etiquette. This is like downright against rules to do something like this. So I definitely think Jack's Films is in the right here. He's very upset about it, probably a little concerned because, who knows who else might go to his house next since she posted it on a massive Instagram account. Like, that is a legitimate fear. She also posted this, again in response to the whole situation, saying, "This creep has been harassing me for months, then plays
Oh, that is rich. Sorry, my mic was muted, but man, that is rich. Right here. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills. That's rich coming from the person who puts zero fucking effort into any of the videos that she makes. You make the laziest shit ever. And when people call you out on it because your shit isn't even like, yeah, your content isn't even fucking content. It's literally straight up stealing other people's videos and you being like, "Oh my god, wow, look at that. Oh, goodness." You do the, like, not even the bare fucking minimum. Like, you do even less than that. And when people call you out on it, because that's what you're doing is stealing their content, and you're not transforming it, you're not doing anything to make it your own or make it different from theirs. Just slapping a video of you saying, "Wow, oh my god, look at that. Isn't that crazy?" That's not transformative, Sniper Wolf. You're a fucking idiot, like I said. You are a fucking idiot. But yeah.
victim saying, "I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their
Yeah,
bills."
see, look at that. Oh, I'll read it right now.
But this doesn't make any sense. Create
No.
drama to pay their
Yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And there you go. What you do is disgusting. Yep. Exactly. What Sniper Wolf does is fucking disgusting in general. Doesn't matter. You steal content and you stalk YouTubers. Demonetize this dangerous creator or just get her off your platform. She posted an Instagram story right outside of our home and deleted it. Yep.
bills.
Huh.
But this doesn't make any sense.
No.
Like this is a crazy straw of a statement. Like it's taken all kinds of weird twists and turns that
Talk about
aren't computing in my little noodle up
Yeah.
here. If you just wanted to talk to him, why wouldn't you just reach out to him through normal channels online?
Yeah, email, try to message him on Twitter, try to do anything else. Well, within, you know what I mean. Try to do anything that any normal person would do in order to contact somebody. But no, you're just like, "Hey guys, should I go and visit this person who I found out is like 10 minutes away from my studio?" Should I, huh? Should I? To like 5 million people. Should I, huh? I had no, I just want to have a talk with him. I just want to have a little chat with him because that's what normal people do, right?
I'm sure he would have responded to you instantly.
Yeah.
He seems to respond to everyone about everything in regards to the entire React situation.
Hmm.
So I feel like if you had reached out to him, he would have been thrilled to talk to you about it.
I
But again,
bet.
I'm not his fucking PR guy. I don't know. Maybe you did reach out to him and he didn't see it or he ignored it. I have no idea. But regardless, you going to his house to try to talk to him is that's some psychopath shit.
Yeah.
Like that's not a normal thing that anyone should be doing. There's other channels that you could have tried beforehand. Go to one of his bingo nights on Twitch and be like, "Hey, listen, Buster, I'm ready to hash it out. Let's talk." And again, I'm sure he probably would have seen that, and that would be a lot less scary than having you show up in the middle of the fucking night to his home unannounced. Like it just doesn't make any sense. I think the goal here was to either scare him or put his information out there to maybe some less than savory individuals that could also scare him. I don't know, but regardless, the way you handled this is atrocious and dangerous, like downright like dangerous thing to do. So I totally understand the response from Jack's Films about this and being frightened by it because this is fucked up. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about
Yeah.
this because I think this is one of the rare cases of a huge YouTuber making a massive blunder like this, where
Yeah.
you would step on like actual rules and potentially laws all over some internet beef. So yeah, I just had to talk about this one a little bit. That's it. So yeah.
Yeah, see, Jack is doing way more than just making fun of her. His entire message is credit the creators. He shouts out every creator that Sniper Wolf refuses to credit, links them to his video descriptions, and actively chats with people who have had their content stolen so that they can use YouTube's official channels to take their content out of her videos. Jack is surely trying to make a change, and it's insane that Sniper Wolf won't accept any form of criticism and is willing to resort to this instead of changing her ways. Yeah, because she knows that if she actually has to put in any fucking effort into her videos, nobody's gonna watch it. I mean, I'm even surprised that people watch her shit to begin with. It is so goddamn boring. It is so it like what do you get out of it? What do you really get out of it? Yeah, the fact that she even asked her fans if they want her to go to Jack's house. I know freebooting is her strongest suit, but even she can't make a decision by herself. Yeah, told you, 62 IQ. I'm pretty sure it's like lower than 62 IQ. Learning she has an armed robbery charge as well as a domestic abuse charge makes a whole lot. Wait, she does? Oh, what is it? Wait, hold on, give me 1 sec. Oh yeah, she was charged with armed robbery. Let's see. Renowned British American YouTube content creator, influencer. Oh my god. Cringy, cringy. Alright, so here we go. Right here. This is public information, by the way. Arrest details: armed robbery, 2013. Maricopa County Sheriff Office. Arrest details. So it was her and her boyfriend, Evan Sausage. YouTuber lived with her former boyfriend and YouTuber Evan Sausage in Phoenix. Presently, okay, nice. See, there you go. So they got into a fight with an undercover police officer at a mall who suspected them of shoplifting. That's not surprising at all. Oh, she hit a security guard and she was in prison for 2 days. My goodness. So it is true. There you go. Yeah, it shows she didn't get this far because of her intelligence. Yeah, also domestic abuse doesn't have to be physical violence. Really? Really? Yeah, I don't know what that dude's train of thought was or whatever, but as far as I'm concerned, she deserves some serious consequence for her actions. Doxing someone for calling you out about the shitty things you do on social media is just the up. Imagine having the obscene amount of narcissism required to go this far out of your way to dox someone who disagrees with you. For someone with absolutely no individual talent, yep, Sniper was surprisingly prideful of herself. Exactly. Exactly. I'm telling you, the mental gymnastics are, you know, they're going hard, man. They're going hard. She knows what she's doing. She might apologize, but it doesn't matter. The amount of raid psychos calling on streamers, yep, which has led to deaths, yep, and doxing the scenario is insane. Exactly. She has had a track record of abuse, and it wouldn't be too crazy to assume she's just threatening violence against them without directly saying it. Pretty much. As someone who's blind, I love Sniper's ability to narrate everything. She makes me wish I wasn't blind, but rather deaf. Oh shit. Yeah, this shows how out of touch many influencers are with reality. Stalking someone and sharing their address without permission on a platform where you have millions of followers is absolutely not right. How can she can't? Because it's 62 IQ, dude. That's what I keep telling you. Like, holy fuck, dude. All right, let's watch this one from Muda.
Hello, guys and
See? See?
gals, me Mudahar, and it's like a Persona 4 rainy day outside, okay? God, I hope nothing bad happens after the fog sets off. But ladies and gentlemen, you know who's really, really funny to me? Sniper Wolf! Now, for those of you who don't know who Sniper Wolf is, a quick idea, she's one of the largest channels on YouTube, 34 million subscribers, okay? And of course, her content is, as you can imagine, TikTok reactions, TikToks that are only for the boys.
Yeah, like, look at this shit, dude. Like, look at this. None of this shit is... You're telling me that this shit actually looks entertaining to you? How does the thumbnail capture any... Like, I just don't get it.
You've got TikToks that are only for the girls. She's very egalitarian in the gender stuff. You laugh, you lose. Haha. And then sometimes it's just reacting entirely to Darman videos, which I assume she has permission for, okay? Now, Sniper Wolf is not the only person on the internet who's the Carlos Mencia of YouTube, where she basically steals content. If you make a joke in your TikTok or YouTube short, rest assured, it'll be cut out and she will use that joke instead, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to watch me for that. Jax Fit... Ooh. God, something came up in my throat. That's not good. Jax Films actually made a astonishing amount of videos covering Sniper Wolf's theft of content and the fact that she basically is the biggest YouTube regurgitator, okay? Why need Reddit? Why need Dig? Why need the For You page? Just use Sniper Wolf. Her channel pretty much uploads anything popular on the internet anyways. Now, this would be okay if her content was actually transformative. But I would wager in a court of law her content is not transformative, okay? Simply going, ooh, ah, wow, that's crazy.
I just said that! I just said that. Even Mudahar gets it. Like, everybody gets this shit, dude. Yeah, you just saying, wow, oh my god, that is crazy. Look at that. That is so cool. That is not transformative. Just because you do that on top of a video doesn't make it transformative. Like, I'm telling you, like, 62 IQ, lads. 62 IQ.
Is not exactly, you know, jaw-dropping transformative commentary. But hey, what do I know? I'm not a lawyer. Really, actually ask a lawyer. Of course, he's not the only person. You've got Jason Derulo, all right, one of the oldest R&B singers I know from the Paleolithic era, whose shorts page has been transformed into a re-upload page.
But except now, ever since he started to get called out, he's doing this hashtag got permission to post. So one of the videos I found was of this dog, the face got permission to post. The video that he uploaded is just his music on top of it. But obviously the actual video from Odin's Swiss Shepherd, yeah, I bet he really enjoys the fact that nobody watched it on his channel. I'm sure he got the permission to post. I mean, hey, you can't lie on the internet. Come on now, seriously. Maybe he did. Like, look at this one. He got permission to post here, but this Lego one, he's like, oh, hell no, I didn't get permission to post, but I'm still posting it on the channel. Get out of here. It's insane. But at least that's better than Sniper Wolf. At least he actively is going out of his way to credit and request permission from creators. Whether that part is true or not, I'm not exactly here for it. But ladies and gentlemen, the reason I'm covering Sniper Wolf again is because she is unhinged. And I'm not going into lawsuits, I'm going into what happened literally last night. Sniper Wolf just doxed me on her Instagram. Creepy, gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. Whoa. Heavy claims there. So IG is Instagram. The stories is basically, you know, Instagram. You can upload a story to it that stays up for like a week. I don't have to explain.
It's a heavy
stories,
claim, but it's
okay?
factual.
Should I go visit Jack's Films? He lives 5 minutes away from my shoot. And of course, she's got the whole voting there, like, yes, queen, or, nah, I think that's a little too much. And of course, you can see that's her account. I know this is her account because this was up there for a brief period of time and she showed it. Now, you might be like, okay, Muda, how is that like doxing? Come on now. She's just saying, should I show up to a YouTuber's house? Which is messed up, but this is where we get into doxing. Now, you might be like, whoa, what's up with the Gaussian blur there, Muda? That's because I have to block out the fact that this is actually Jack's Films' house, allegedly, apparently. And even if it's not his house, showcasing somebody's random house to your 5+ million followers on Instagram is by far one of the stupidest things that I've ever seen. It's not only just a gross escalation, because here's the thing. People criticize other people on the platform. I get criticized all the time. You get criticized. Everyone gets criticized. It's the way of life.
Yep.
Logan Paul, for all my faults with him, keeps it on the platform. I don't see him showing up to people's house out of nowhere, okay? He doesn't show up to the front door, you know, acting like a badass. The reality is he's too busy, obviously focused on, you know, taking care of the Cryptozoot losses. But the point is, Logan Paul stays off. Sniper Wolf, she pulls up to your house, it seems like, ops, you want to summon Sniper Wolf like Bloody Mary? I guess you just say her name a few too many times. She pops up in front of your place. But then again, don't worry. What I might have said was like possibly defamatory, because according to Sniper Wolf, accusing me of doxing is defamation, okay? Somebody needs to open up a Merriam-Webster once in a while. I have no idea how to dox. He literally posted his address on Google and said I threatened him and doxed him. First off, who posts their address on Google? Do you have any proof of that statement? Because that might have been defamatory in a way too. How can you say that he did that? I don't even believe Jack has ever done that. But again, the idea is, yes, maybe you didn't exactly post his address. You were just outside his house posting the front of the house, which contains a house number, and people can obviously locate that location. Every YouTuber that I've ever talked to, even people that come on our podcast, will oftentimes ask for us to edit out the city they live in, because it can be that creepy. I try not to give out my address, okay, because it can be dangerous. People can show up to your house. People can do something wild. People can be like Sniper Wolf. Yeah, you knew what you were doing. When you show his house to 5+ million people on Instagram stories, you know exactly what can happen, all right? You're a creator that's been on this platform long ago. You open them up to actual real-life harassment and real-life trolls showing up, which is never...
Yeah, exactly. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I need to use the restroom. All right, we're back. Let's hmm.
Never okay. He brings up the fact that, like, oh my god, this is obsessive
Yeah, this is really the only way you can get views on YouTube. Don't you have a wife? What?
behavior. Yeah, because
Yeah, because making content about someone in particular, and especially all the wrong that they do, is considered being obsessed with you? What? You know the whole reason that they're making content on you, Sniper Wolf. I mean, I don't even know why I'm explaining it to you. It's just gonna go through your fucking brain rot, so it wouldn't matter. But it's because your stupid content and calling you out on your bullshit is entertaining. It brings light to other people and it makes people see just what you're really about without actually having to put themselves through watching one of your stupid fucking videos.
he's covering the fact that you constantly re-upload other people's, TikToks content, and he sits down and credits them. It's insane. You can play bingo with how repetitive your content is, with how much you freeboot. Now, Sniper Wolf's rationale for showing up was, this creep has been harassing me for months, then plays victim, saying I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. If all criticism is harassment to you, because literally Jack was the nicest creator to you, okay? Anybody else would have probably had a heavier hand, but yeah, he was literally just sitting there talking about your content theft. He did what you didn't, actually put a spotlight on the creators you were stealing from. What had happened over here was you said that you wanted to talk to him. So, how is showing up to somebody's house just being taken as if any other person did that to Sniper Wolf, if any of the guys did that, if a guy did that to her, all right, I'm not trying to make this like a sex thing, like a gender thing. At the end of the day, I don't want to push that narrative, but the idea is there is a double standard over
Yeah.
here. If a guy did that, they would
Yep.
instantly be removed off of the platform. Honestly, as they should. It should not be different for one of YouTube's favorite, female creators on the platform.
Nope.
You're showing up to some other person's house unannounced, putting their house on blast on social media. You should be removed from the.
Yeah, because there are fucking crazy ass people, like fanboys, who will go above and beyond to harass and just, do some crazy or some unhinged shit in defense of their beloved YouTuber who has been harassed and, who just wants to talk to this other person. Let's send them a message. Let's show them that we mean business. Like shit like that, dude. Like, and and like Sniper Wolf knows exactly what she's doing. You don't just go and do all of this. You don't go through all the fucking steps and then at the end say, I don't know what I was doing. That wasn't even doxing. Like, maybe the 62 IQ is actually 63. We're not exactly sure, but, I'm pretty sure scientists and researchers have been dying to find out.
Platform. That is dangerous uses of your platform. I have no ill intention. How is anybody supposed to know that? Anybody that shows up to my house, I'm going to assume they have ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills.